Oh my god, dude. I'm sorry. I am so sorry if anybody was looking forward to that game, but like... That was a miserable experience. I'm so sorry, but... I'm glad I never got that game as a kid. I'd have been mighty sad. So, there is a video by someone online that essentially shows how to 100% that game. I don't want to watch their video because I don't support their behavior. They're a cheater. And I don't support cheaters. But I might have to watch their video as a tutorial because I ain't playing that game, dude. That is so overwhelming. That's so much information just to play the game. It is too high of a bar of entry, dude. I am not doing all of that just to clean some fossils. I'll literally just play Pokemon. I never thought I'd actually say that, but I would rather play Pokemon than that. It feels weird to say that, but I would rather play Diamond and Pearl than play that. There's only 2 fossils in that game. Well, no, actually, you can unlock, I think, Amber and stuff in that one. I mean, is it as good? No. I wanted to actually dig up some fossils and have fun. But, dude, that was unnecessary. That was ridiculous. Combat should be quick. Oh, wait, this is the right one. I don't despise Diamond and Pearl. But I played all the way up gens 1 through 5. And I remember nothing from it. I played every generation. And it is the only one I can say without a doubt that I have no memory of it. Ah, dang. I should go back and play it. But I haven't. I wonder how bad the Professor Oak challenge is for it. Maybe it's... I wonder how bad it is. I know it has Munchlax, which drives people crazy, but, like, I'm not afraid of that. Maybe it'd be worth going back and playing that way. Because I think doing a Professor Oak challenge is the #1 way to appreciate a Pokemon game. If you have... I recommend it. If you have a favorite Pokemon game, which it sounds like you do, you should do a Professor Oak challenge of it. It will make you appreciate that game in an entirely different way. So the Professor Oak challenge is essentially you take Professor Oak's advice and not your own 10-year-old child minds, and you actually try to collect every Pokemon possible as soon as possible instead of facing the gym challenges. So, for instance, in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, you would catch a Pidgey and evolve it to Pidgeot before you fought Brock. You would catch a Rattata and you'd get Eradicate. You would get Mankey and you'd get Primate. You would get a Nidorino. You would catch every Pokemon possible and evolve them as high as possible, then fight the gyms. It is so much grinding, it's ridiculous. However, almost all of the Pokemon games end up having, like, really weird situations that just only arise when you decide to do a Professor Oak challenge. Like, one of the famous ones is in Pokemon Gold and Silver. You have to get a Dragonite before Whitney. So before the 3rd gym, you have to grind a Dragonite. And it's like, say what again? I don't know if it's Diamond and Pearl, but I'm almost certain for Platinum, Munchlax is the Nightmare Pokemon. I don't know why I just went healed. Oh, the Chameleons. Wow, I haven't seen them. I guess I did need to heal if they're doing that much damage still. Although I don't have any armor on. But yeah, you basically just go through the whole game trying to catch every Pokemon possible, grind up, fight the gym, move on to the next section. And it's just it's a whole new way to see the game. But I will say, it sounds like the worst grind ever, and it really is bad. For like the first 2 gyms of almost every game. It's bad. I mean, yeah, grinding up level 30 Pokemon against level 4s and 5s is miserable. However, usually about the 3rd or 4th gym, the games open up, and you have like most of the map to grind, and then the whole challenge speeds up. Actually, one of my favorites is Crystal, like my favorite Pokemon games of all time, and I do the Professor Oak challenge for that one. And one of my favorite things about it is actually when you get to the 2nd area, you unlock Slowpoke, and if you grind up Slowpoke to a high enough level, he learns Headbutt, and you can use Headbutt to grind against Butterfree, Noctowl, Beedrill, Heracross, Apom, and I think somebody else. And they all give super high experience for being before the 2nd gym. So much so that they give higher experience than the entire next area. It's so cool. It's like they're just weird interactions that you would almost never find when you actually do a playthrough of the game. But it is very grindy at first. But again, once you hit like the 4th gym, it's like a normal playthrough where you're just trying to catch all the Pokemon because you're just grinding off the normal Pokemon anyways. Ruby and Sapphire are considered the easiest ones because you just get 5 Zigzagoons and you fight Pokemon, and you have, it's like a 10% chance after every fight to get a rare candy or something like that. And then you just store up as many rare candies as you can, and then at a certain point in the game you just stop grinding and you use rare candies. You can also do that in Pokemon Crystal, but it takes much, much longer. And technically requires cheating. Technically. I might actually just heal that. But yeah, if you have a favorite Pokemon game, I actually recommend doing it simply because it's one of those things that you can, like, chip away 20 minutes at, 30 minutes at, and just, like, before you know it, again, you're at that certain point where you're like, oh, wait, this actually isn't so bad. And then it's over before you know it once you're at that point. Because again, like once you hit a certain point in the game, like you're only catching 5 to 6 Pokemon each section, and then you're grinding them up to their final evolution, and then you move on to the next area, and you get even more resources. So like, yeah, it stampedes. Like for the last section of Crystal, it's literally 2 Pokemon and 1 Pokemon in each section. It goes by instantly. But the grind to get there is like almost 200 hours. But like the final section is like instantaneous because it's like, hey, there's 2 Pokemon left and you're done. It's like, wait, all of that? Like all of that for that. Quit failing to steal. There we go. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I am grinding experience points from rust birds because rust birds are the only way to get Phoenix Downs in Final Fantasy. Well, you can find them in chests, but you can't buy Phoenix Downs in Final Fantasy 3. And if you didn't know, Phoenix Downs are how you revived fallen characters. So if I have somebody go down on my party, I have to use a Phoenix Down to bring them back, or go to a specific healing place. So, instead of doing that, I just farm these birds. They're supposed to be considered rare, but like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I have discovered that a lot of people just don't like grinding. And like, I don't know. There's a difference between like, (1% and 10%. Like, I think these birds are probably a 10% chance. But like, when I watched a video about doing this, the person made it sound like they were impossible to encounter. But like, 10%'s not rare, dude. If you think 10% is too rare to grind, I'm sorry, but like, that's wild. Because it's not even, like, if you find one, you're guaranteed the item. Like, you just steal the item. Now, I do think it's a 1% chance for them to drop it. So, like, that's ridiculous. A 10% chance to spawn, and then a 1% chance to drop it. But if you're stealing one, do you really need them to drop it too? Like, that's ridiculous. Now, I will be doing that later. We will be fighting the boss Odin and stealing Goon Gear from him, which I think is like a 3% steal. And then he has a 1% chance to drop it as well, I think. Or maybe it's backwards. I can't remember. But it's considered like one of the hardest things to do. But it's I believe, the best spear in the game, except for the DLC spear. Is it? I don't even know if it's technically DLC. But I committed to doing this, like, I think, like 3 years ago. 4 years ago? Because I was doing it on my actual DS, and I couldn't get the Legendary Smith because you have to use the mail system, and I couldn't figure out how to use the mail system offline. So I was just gonna, you know, raw dog it. And, yeah. I didn't min-max hard enough. I was, like, if I had to just min-max my health values a little more, I can't remember exactly what attack it was. It wasn't Zangetsu. But there was one of his attacks that I couldn't survive it. And I think if I had to min-max my HP values just a little bit more, I would have been able, not Phoenix Down, whoops. If I would have min-maxed my HP values just a little bit more, I would have been able to survive the attack. But there was no going back on my actual DS to redo all that. Separate save files. I've only been doing this one for like, I don't even know how long. Not that long. But yeah, I've definitely been doing this project for probably 3 years. On and off, not like daily. I could probably tell you. Now this one has speed up. I did steal a Phoenix down right there, didn't I? Yeah, 55. Oh, another one! Oh, crap. Defend, steal. So, speed up does kind of distort time. I basically just double my time, or I divide it by 2 because it's doubled, basically. Oh, well, this is bad. Oh my god. There we go. Actually, you know what? I literally just posted a picture the other day. I know I just posted a picture the other day. Reddit posts. So, 43 hours. So, what would that be? About 22 hours in this playthrough. And then in the original one, I had... Scroll back in my phone. Because again, it wasn't on my computer. It was on my actual phone that I did it. Well, it wasn't on my phone. It was on my Game Boy, so I had to take the pictures on my phone. Sorry, I'm scrolling through my life real quick. Oh, here. 61 hours. So yeah, I'm looking at almost 80 hours. 90 hours. There was an attempt in there at some point to do this on Steam. Because I bought the Steam version for like $5. But it used the Xbox buttons for the UI, and it was ugly. It was so... Or at least I think it used Xbox. It was so ugly, though. And you couldn't use speed up. It was like... All the new Final Fantasy remakes that they're doing have speed up options, and it's like, you're telling me Final Fantasy 3 doesn't have speed up? So, I downloaded the emulated version, which I'm playing now. Because I can use speed up. And while I normally think speed up is cheating, I'm usually so against using speed up. I think this is one of the most boring grinds I've ever done. But the payoff is great. I think when you're actually, like, playing this game, it's a lot of fun. But to get to those parts does take a while. Oh my god, we pulled it off. So, I don't know how this happens, but sometimes this rust bird, which is supposed to be super rare, spawns all the time, like it is right now. I mean, we've seen, like, 4 in the last 10 minutes. Oh, we can kill one more. Nice. Again, it just cracks me up, again, because people are like, oh, it's like a really rare spawn. And it's like, it's not. It's not. Yeah. Well, I mean, when people say it's so rare that you shouldn't farm it, it's like, that's crazy. That sounds crazy to me. See, like, there's another one. I see. Well, the reason I bring that up, though, is, like, the person who I'm getting this challenge from grinded, like, I think they said almost 1,000 hours of this game. I'm not even joking. So, like, for them to have said that this was so rare it wasn't worth it, it just blows my mind. Yeah, because they grinded to level 99 before the, I think the Fire Crystal is what they did. Their name's Primal Liquid, if you're wondering. I did steal the thing, right? Oh my god, I can't remember. I did, right? I'm almost certain I did. Nothing to steal? Yeah, okay. Nice, thank you. Yeah, because then he got petrified. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Alright, and then 91, 10, perfect, okay. Bend. I don't actually feel like doing this. I was gonna steal potions, but I don't need to. We don't need more money. It's part of min-maxing to steal potions from these guys, but I'm not gonna do it. Favorite Final Fantasy has to be Final Fantasy 12. I've only ever this. People get so mad at me for saying this. I'm honestly not a big fan of Final Fantasy games. Yeah. 3D, which is this one, 12 and 15 are the Final Fantasies that I like. The rest of them really just bah. I mean, they're mid. I mean, they're all right games, but I mean, only 2 of them have fishing. Let's be real here. Well, 14 has fishing. 12's coming back though. Ooh, baby. 12 got a lot of crap for being too political and like, oh my god, it's just Star Wars. Oh, it's just Star Wars. And it's like, bro, people like Star Wars. I do like fishing. I don't think it's the most important thing in the world, but I do like it. Where's my notebook? Alright, so what are we doing? We went up from 183 to 211. Sorry, 1 second. One second, baby. Alright, shoot. Okay, one moment. I gotta find my... Okay. Where's my calculator? Alright, 211 minus 183. I can't do math. I'm fucking stupid. So, great question. Favorite fishing game would have to just straight up be Sea Fantasy, because it's the only fishing game I play. But my favorite fishing mini game is from Dark Cloud 2. Final Fantasy 15 is a close second. But I honestly don't like fishing games because when you're done fishing, what are you supposed to do? Which is why I like JRPGs with fishing so much, because when you're done grinding, you can go fishing, and then when you're done fishing, you can go grinding. There's a lot of games in the world. It's hard to play all of them. That's why I don't want to play that dinosaur game right now. Maybe I'll play it another day when I understand the mechanics from, like, a secondary point. So that when I'm actually playing it in the first person, I don't have to think. I can just get through all that bull crap and just get to the action. But, like, there's too many games. Just play the ones you want to. I'm like, and play them the way you want to. I'm so tired of people, like, telling others they're not playing correctly. I'm so tired of that. Let challenge runners challenge run. Let grinders grind. Let people who don't want to, don't. That easy. But fuck the cheaters. Although there is a fine line between cheating and challenge running. Very fine line. I'm not a big fan of the people who use cheats to challenge run. I've done it. And I honestly, and maybe it's just me, I think it feels dirty. I think doing a challenge run that's just vanilla and requires no additional content is just blissful. And that's one of my problems with speedrunning, because, like, I speedrun. I respect it. I understand it. But, like, I honestly feel like there's a degree of speedrunning where it's, like, it's just not fun. And it, like, I don't take satisfaction of this. But it is interesting to see, like, when a game dies because, like, an entire group of people just decide, like, this isn't fun anymore. And it's like, bro, was it fun to start with? But, like, I see how it is fun. I get how it is fun. But it's just, like, sometimes when I'm watching, it's just like, damn, you guys were having fun the last 2 years? Why is it not fun now? What do you mean? Alright, so we got 28 HP last time. 28 HP. So, what are we looking for? Probably 30? Probably 30? So, 241? We're looking for 241? How's everybody feeling about that? 241. How's everybody feeling about 241? HP. We are about to try and forcefully gain as much HP as possible. So Ingus is at 211. He was at 183. He levels up. 239. Okay, so he's at 239. We're going to load the save state. And then I'm going to defend, 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 attack. We're going to change the RNG up. Yeah. And we're going to level up. We're going to open. 241! Okay, 241 confirmed. The 241 is real! So we're going to come in here, and we're going to save over this slot. So we got the 241, and then we're going to actually... Oh, wait, shit. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, I should be able to make a save state, actually, right? Okay, I forgot, because there's a glitch in this game. This is so weird. This is one of the only games I've ever played like this. If I actually go back in time in this, it'll undo my save. I don't have any other games that'll do that to me, but this one will. 237. So let's just confirm that this works, right? Yeah, okay. That did work. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. So we'll attack, defend, defend, defend. Alright, so now we want to see if we can get above 241. I usually, we hit our target. So I usually don't go for too long after that. I don't like to get greedy. 240. Okay, 240. I have no idea. As far as I'm aware, no one has ever actually done this. There is so little information on the internet about what I'm doing right now that I'm pretty sure nobody has ever done what I'm doing. Now, there is information for stuff very... Oh, wait, what am I doing? For stuff very similar to what I'm doing. But even it doesn't pick up until, I think, level 19. So, even if I use the information that is available to me on the internet, I can't, it doesn't have anything for me for the next 6 levels. And it's like the reverse of what I'm doing. It's a calculation of how many level ups you need as black belt to get to 9,999 HP. It's not a calculation of how much HP you can have at the lowest level possible. It's like the reverse. It's like, hey, this is the lowest amount of HP you can have and get to 9,999. It isn't the lowest level that you can have 9,999. So it's like the inverse of what I'm doing. So even if I use it, it's still not the information I need. So again, as far as I'm aware, I think I'm the only person who's ever actually bothered with this. I don't know. Oh, 241 again. Alright, I think we're gonna bank on 241. I think we're banking on 241. We're actually gonna save here. We're gonna open up. Yep, we're gonna open up. If I knew, I would tell you. I mean, the answer is I think it's fun, but like that's not a satisfactory answer. Oh wait, whoops. Just reading your message. Can you change the stat changes on level ups? So it's pure RNG. So like I'm sure I could get different results, but it's honestly just easier to make a save state in a single fight and then just change my actions within the fight to see the different RNG. But if you mean like how much HP I can gain, that is set by like it's somewhere on the internet. I found it one time. There's actually a formula that you can determine, and it's based off of your current, I believe it's your current HP and your job's vitality stat. So that's why I switched them to the night class, because it has the highest vitality stat that I can currently have. So every time I level up, I'm getting the highest calculation for HP gain. So I'm trying to manipulate it to the best of my ability, but I'm not actually doing the equation because I'm lazy. Which is a crazy thing to say while I'm doing this, but everybody's got their breaking point. But yeah, I initially played this game just casually, and I was like, this is a lot of fun. And then I found the video where the guy MinMax, and it was like, oh, that's neat. And when I watched his video, it was like, oh, I don't have the DLC stuff that he has. It's like I could potentially get it, but it's like I don't want to jump through those hoops. So I was like, well, maybe I'll do a low level run. Because if I'm already, because like, if I'm grinding my job to level 99, my actual level can stay as low as possible. And it was like, I wonder how much damage the bosses do, because then you just have to figure out, like, okay, the bosses do this much damage. I can take this much and then deal this much. Okay. All right, I've got this solved. And I think that's a lot of fun. Finding, like, the minimum level you can be in an RPG and just squeak by the boss by doing the maximum amount of damage possible. There's actually a game called Chained Echoes I just recently did this in, and I think it's one of the best games that's come out in the last, like, 3 years. Period. Period. It was made by a single person. It took them, like, 8 years to make the game, and it's just wonderful. I think you can get it on sale for, like, $12. Amazing. Yeah, pretty much a lowest percent speedrun. That's a great, yeah, pretty much. Great example. Lowest percent speedruns are always so funny, too. I saw a joke one time where it was just like, what was it? It was like any percent speedrun, 6 minutes. Lowest percent speedrun, 62 hours. And it's just like, it's so true. Okay. And are we good? The reason I don't want to get petrified is because you don't gain experience when you're petrified. Oh, we got a Phoenix down! And I have everybody, like, perfectly set up so that I can grind them out the correct ways. Like, even these guys have the Arc and Rafia, have the same experience gain requirement for level up, and I killed a pair of goblins while Rafia wasn't on the team, so that they were a staggered experience point off, so that I can min-max their HP points. Because otherwise they level up at the same time, and the odds of you getting the maximum HP gain for 2 separate characters on the same roll is just ridiculous. So I staggered them. This is one of the worst min-maxes I've ever done, which again is one of the only reasons that I'm playing on, like, speed up. I hate speed up. I think Pokemon is the only game I play on speed up, and that's because Pokemon's for children. So usually whatever I'm doing in Pokemon's pretty grindy. Yeah, that one's like... That one has to be, like, the most famous, like, example of that trope. There's some pretty crazy Pokemon ones where you try to, like, avoid every trainer possible. So that your Pokedex has, like, as few Pokemon as possible in it. And then, like, you grind in certain areas because the Pokemon are already in your Pokedex. And, like, you can't fight trainers to level up because that you see more Pokemon that way. They're goofy. Alright, so I have to defeat 19 goblins. Now, the scary thing is, and why we use all 3 saves, is if Ingus went up 30 points, and Rayfa is 2 points below him, that means she's going to end up at 239. If she ends up at 240 at any point in the grind, we know that we messed up on Ingus. Same with Arc. So we leave a save that's available so that we can go back all the... Is it 1 HP point? Does it matter? Does it matter? I mean, not really, but kinda. I've done it once. I had to go back, I think, 3 hours. It was miserable. But I've had worse. I think the worst that I've had in recent times was I was doing a challenge run and I found out like 20 hours in that the run was just devoid. Or not devoid, it was just void, not devoid. I had actually discovered a mechanic hidden in a game. I think this year it turns 20 years old. That nobody had ever found. Yes, absolutely. If I could find the calculation again, I would probably use it, but like the last time I looked for it, I could not find it. I couldn't even remember if it was on Steam forums, game FAQs, or like the wiki. It's probably on the wiki. I'll probably have to use it later once the HP values get higher. But as of now, they're like... They're low enough that it's like still 1 point value differences. But I'm guessing as they get higher, I'll have to start using it. Like here soon, probably. Ooh, we got a high potion! Yeah, like, we'll keep that one at the front, just in case. But yeah, I found it one time, and I didn't use it back then. But oh my god, we got another high potion, that's crazy. I think the high potion's a 1%. That's crazy that we just got them back to back. Although we found a ton of those rust birds earlier, and we actually got the 1% Phoenix. See, I'm a firm believer that, like, in the 90s and 2000s, a lot of games used internal clock, like, dates and times to determine RNG, and I genuinely believe that there are luckier days than others. Like, I'm a firm believer. I mean, that's still RNG. It's still random. But, like, I genuinely believe that there are dates and times in games that are just better than others. And, like, you can figure it out. Because, like, I mean, I don't know how you would figure it out. But, like, today would be one of those days. Like, checking this game next year on this date would be interesting to know if it'd be just as lucky. But I'm pretty sure I've seen 3 1% drops today. Which is insane. Crazy RNG. Could also just be crazy. Could be. Could be. But usually crazy people are onto something. Sometimes just getting gas from the earth, making them see shit, so you know. Take it with a pinch of salt. Alright, was that it? Alright, that was it. Oops. So then I come in here, and we go like this. So Arc is up first, so we're looking for 238. Again, if we see 239, we are not good. Why did I explain Rafa earlier? I forgot Arc goes first. So we are looking for 238. 237. Defend, attack, defend, attack. $236. Attack, attack, defend, steal. Oh, it's like an entire remake. Bosses have different HP values, they give different rewards. The jobs are separated differently based on the crystals. It is an entirely different version of the game. Now, it follows the exact same story. But like, I don't think a lot of the stats are different, but there are some changes. There's enough changes that it is a remake. I prefer this version, though. I don't like the old pixel Final Fantasies. I mean, I just don't like most of the Final Fantasies. I was saying that earlier. I just don't. I mean, like, I don't think that they're bad games. They're just not for me. I just do not enjoy that kind of game. This is like the edge of the kind of games that I enjoy. And the reason I enjoy stuff like that is because I get to pick my outfits for the characters at the end of the game. Now, everybody looks the same, but everybody wears their outfit differently. So, like, I think I can show you this, right? Status? Shit. I know there's one screen where you can actually see everybody. Yeah, here. So everybody looks slightly different. And at the end of the game, you basically get to pick who you like and what outfit. And, like, I don't know. I like stuff like that. And I like stuff like this. Like, I like figuring stuff out like this. Now, it's not for everybody. But again, speedrunning's not for everybody. But yeah, this is a completely different version than the other Final Fantasy III. And I technically think one of the Final Fantasy IIIs is technically Final Fantasy VI. I don't know. It's weird. 236. Defend, 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 steal. You failed to steal anything? That's bullshit. Attack, defend, defend, steal. There we go. I'm a winner! This is gonna work. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. Oh! I can feel it in my bones! What, you telling me I got bad bones? These are good bones! Magic. Oh, I forgot I have Cure. I totally forgot I have Cure. Is that enough? Will that change my RNG at all? Show me that 8! Oh. Level plus vitality times random. 1 to 1.5. So wait. Oh man, I can't remember what the vitality stats are. Okay, so wait, hold on. We can do this. I can figure this out. I don't have any of this in front of me. Final Fantasy. Job stats guide? Is this it? Oh, wait, hold on. Job stats guide. Wait, Scholar, Bard, Dragoon, Evoker, Viking, Dark Knight, Ninja, Magus, Sage, Black Belt, Devote. Wait, what the fuck? Where's Knight? There he is. Alright, so our VIT is 11. So what am I looking at here? So we would be... Is it your... so would it be the level up? Do you think it'd be the level up? Or it'd be the level you are, right? So... yeah, probably. So 11, and then plus... So... Here, 1 second, let me... 11 times... We'll just do the maximum of 1.5. So this says 39.5. I don't know how accurate that is, because there's no way I'm squeezing out another 9 HP on that. We would have seen higher than 41. Because we rolled a 30. If there was 9 more points to be had. I don't know about that. That could be accurate. To a degree. But I'm also wondering if this is one of those things that's more accurate, like the higher level I get. Like if I get to like a higher pointage. Because the maximum HP is 9,999. So if I'm wondering if I'm like above 500 HP points, if this is more accurate. Because 9 HP points is wild to pop out of nowhere. And the reason I don't do Viking, and again, I'm also trusting these people's word, is at level 10, the vitality stat for Knight is 11. And for the Viking class, where is it? The vitality stat is 10. And at level 20, the Viking stat goes up to 17 vitality. And Knight is what? 20 vitality. And then at level 30, it's 28 vitality. And Viking, where is it? Is 24 vitality. And then at level 40, it becomes 31. And then over here, it's 36. For Knight. So, like, Viking isn't even actually better than Knight. So, like, there's a lot of stuff online that you'll read that says Viking's better. But, like, in all my research, it's not. So, like, I don't know if that's one of those things that's, like, from the original version of the game. Or if just, like, people don't understand it. Or if, like, the thing I'm using isn't the best. See, Monk is the best for low level, but, like, it technically falls off. It's like, also confusing. People have done the calculations for when you should have to use black belt, but not the opposite. You would think that you could find someone online who was just like, oh yeah, this is the maximum HP value for each level. But, like, that just doesn't exist. And then again, like, that calculation... well, actually, you know what? Let me not do the 1.5. That still says 34. I feel like it's more accurate. Oh, we got the HP potion, or high potion. Oh, 237. What does it say for monk, though? So if I remember, I think monk falls off after level 10. By, like, just a smidge. Onion Knight. Freelancer, where is he? Where's monk? Red, white, black, thief, monk. Yeah, 10, and then he jumps to 17. And then what is knight? 10, 17s for monk, and then knight is 11, 20. It's also, like, totally unnecessary. But again, as far as I can tell, nobody has ever done it. And it's just like, well, like, I want to know, like, what is the lowest level you can have maximum HP? Again, people have figured out what the lowest level is that you can still get to maximum HP. But it's just like, that's based off of their calculations of, like, I think minimum HP gains per level. So it's like, I mean, again, it should, like, I guess I could just do the calculation that they did to get the minimum HP gain to get the maximum HP gain, but it's just like, I don't know, it's weird. It's the same thing as me being lazy about doing something after doing a 200-hour grind as these people. It's weird to me. I don't know. We're basically trying to get 30, so I mean... Now, see, yeah, that's closer. Honestly, if you just, I think if you just take the, wait. Oh, math is weird, bro. Wait, what? I'm so bad at math. That works for me. I mean, that is way closer. But again, it just could be one of those things where, like, their equation's accurate if you're a higher level. Am I not doing math right? No, she has 208. If she went up, yeah, okay, this is weird. So, wait, actually, if she's at 208 and he was at 211, is it possible for her to get to 230? This might be the first time I actually have to use the equation. Is it possible for her to hit 238? No, yeah, because it would be the same gain. It wouldn't actually matter what her current HP value is. My brain's cooked today. I think my brain's actually just cooked today, everyone. They should all be the same at 11. But again, the website I'm using jumps every 10 levels. So, like, if the vitality stat is changing in between levels, I have no way of knowing. That would have to be, I would have to reverse engineer the game myself. 238! We're gonna keep it. And again, it doesn't feel good saying that that's the highest, because again, I don't know. I mean, like, we're over here trying to figure out the fucking equation now. But if it went higher, I feel like we would have seen higher numbers than 238. Alright, well thankfully that is forever in this recording, so when I put this on YouTube, that will be forever there, so if I ever have to look back, it will just be there. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Because I might be using that for the next 100 hours! That might be an equation I actually learn. Like, I just straight up... God, it might be. It might be one of those things that I just learned to do in my head because I do it so much. 239! Wow, that was lucky. So again, it doesn't feel great saying that that's perfect, but like, I mean, what are the odds, man? So I'm just gonna bank that that is a maximum roll. Do I have definitive proof? No. But I feel like I do. And I also really like the idea that if anybody ever wants to, like, prove me wrong, that they have to do it themselves, which is just torturous. I think that's hilarious. Alright, yep, and he is low enough in experience that we don't actually have to fight goblins. We could fight... Oh, first try! We could fight goblins, but we're not going to fight goblins because we're going to fight a rust bird for a phoenix down. Alright, and then we got our phoenix down, so I'm going to make another save. Defend. Oh, wait, no. Attack, 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 attack. We'll just go off with a rip. Oh, we had to get a rip. We didn't do enough damage. Show me 236! Oh, 232. But welcome to Final Fantasy III 3D Remake MinMaxing, y'all. Sorry to drag you along with me in all of this. He can one-shot this thing, can't he? But this is it. I like to show pretty much everything I do in games. There are some times where something is so boring where I won't record it. Oh wow, we got it. I'm satisfied with that. Wait. Oh, okay, I'm having a moment. Probably. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't even imagine right now. Probably just sitting there like, what is he doing? Now we get to do go inside. Now we get to do story stuff. But I can't even actually remember what I'm supposed to do. So wait, I get 8 MP as a knight? That's kind of insane. Yeah, it does. It does, in fact. I might honestly just stay as a knight. If you're wondering what the question even is here, because you're like, what's it matter? Why does it matter? The knight has better armor than pretty much every class. So like I'm stacked here. And then I also get 8 casts of Cure. So I can stay as the knight in a dungeon, tank some damage, cure myself, and then when I get to the boss, I can switch to my more fragile scholar job. And I don't actually have to go through the dungeon as my scholar. Because when you switch classes, you get the lower amount of magic. And that means... Well, actually... I think these guys can wear the same armor. Yeah! You can switch it anytime you want. The penalty is supposed to be that when you switch jobs, I mean, it takes off all your armor and stuff like that, but you just put it back on. The penalty is supposed to be that you can no longer, what's it called? Gain points. You're like, no, you can't do it mid-fight. You can do it mid-dungeon. But you can, what am I trying to say? You can no longer gain points towards leveling up your job for, like, it's like 6 or 4 or 5 battles, depends on, like, what job it is. So it's like a punishment of, like, hey, you gotta go grind to get your, like, your points back. And then I think there's also, like, a punishment of, like, 50% stats or something crazy. I can't remember. The funny thing is, if you hit max level of job level 99, it gets rid of all of the negatives. So there's no reason to not switch jobs all the time. Which is just really funny. Okay, so yeah, that gave us 9 casts of Cure. Okay, so that's even more casts. That's good. That's good. I do believe you can change gear mid-fight. Alright, so we are ready for our next boss fight. I have to remember where that is. We have to go to the surface world. Believe it or not, we're on a giant floating island. Or no. Wait, are we on? I think we're on the continent, and we have to go up to the island. I actually can't remember. I think he lives here. Where's the guy we have to visit? We're looking for Sid. Sid is a reoccurring Final Fantasy character. He's in most Final Fantasies, I think. Nope, wrong building. I cannot remember which building he's in, so I'm gonna put speed up back on. I apologize. It's probably this house. Yep, there he is. If only I had a wheel, or had the Wheel of Time. Ooh. I actually don't remember where to go. Okay, so let's... We got some things we can do. I'm gonna go to the first town. And I'm gonna ask the village elder if he knows anything. Nope, okay. Village elder is useless. So next would be the king, but the king isn't going to be helpful. He's already done his part in the story. Should I go to the village? I'm going to go to the village of the ancients. I don't think that's it, but the last place we were mentioned the village of the people in the last town we were in. They mentioned the village of the ancients like a ton. So maybe we'll go back to the village of the ancients to see if anything's changed. Oh, that's right, they're down. Oh, cut too cross, or cut across too soon. Village of the Ancients. That's the inn. Would you believe me? Oh, wait, hold on, wait. Would you believe me if I told you the ground we're standing on this continent was a loft? Okay, so we're on the flying continent. Okay, yeah, so we have to go back to the surface world. Yeah. Okay, so maybe this is the right town? The Great Will. Hold on. Great civilization. There, the Wrath of Light. There's the light. They assume there was nothing they could do. Have they not thought wrong? It was for the worries emerged the world of darkness and saw the destructive forces of the light there. Sisters that can join. But now it is the darkness that has emerged, bringing chaos and destruction in its wake. All we can do is wait for the four warriors to appear once again. Well, we've appeared. I just need the Wheel of Time. Yes, I've seen a chocobo. Are you guys not gonna help me? I felt pretty good about this town. Don't make me feel bad. It's all just magic shops. Okay, so this was not helpful. I don't want to Google it. I know I've done it. I've done this before. I just can't remember. It was several years ago. So here's a chocobo, in case you were wondering what a chocobo was. Shoot. Okay, yeah, there's no towns for me to really explore. These are the people I just rescued. King Argus and a princess from a faraway land promised they would help us. Do I need to go back to the king? I didn't think so. If we get to... It'll be 30 minutes from now. If I get to when I'm taking a break 30 minutes from now, I might Google it. We'll see. I don't know what I'm doing today. I got some chores I need to do outside. Wait. Was that... Thank you, Warriors of Light. You saved us all. Yeah, these are the new... Or no, they're not. Are those not the... These are... No, those are the normal guys. I'm so confused. King Sassoon. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Yeah, we have to find King Argus. Shoot, dude. Take good care of the Enterprise. Alright. So yeah, they gave us the boat. Oh, wait. Is it this fucking castle that I use as a pit stop for like 40 hours? Well, 20 hours of speed up. Okay, so I grinded 99 Arctic Winds, 99 Zeus Rats, 99 Bomb Fragments, 68 Bomb Arms, 24 Angel Size, and 99 Sheep Pillows. And while doing so, I use this castle because it has a free healing spot. Is this the castle I was supposed to go to afterwards? Castle Argus. Yep, there's people in it now. Look at that. I totally forgot, dude. Oh my god, I'm not even joking. For 20-ish hours, I think, I used this castle. I totally forgot what the name of the castle was. That's so crazy. Thank you, young ones. Your brave actions have brought peace to our kingdom once again. Here, take this with you. This is the Argus family heirloom, the Wheel of Time. There we go. Oh, pride. That's it. There's no real reason. Simply pride. Oh! I actually didn't know about that. I actually didn't know about that. We just got 2 elixirs? Yeah, I didn't know about that guy. Because again, obviously I've already done, oh my, those are the only 2 elixirs I have, right? No, I have 4 of them. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I just stole those for fun. Well, not really for fun. The Scholar class that I'm going to be using to fight bosses with does double damage with throwable items, so I'll be using those to kill bosses, but I only actually need, like, I don't need that many of them. I don't need that many of them. But the last time I did this challenge, I did it on, like, my actual 3DS. So being able to do it with save states and stuff made it feel like doing a challenge like that wasn't actually that big of a deal. Although it ended up taking, like, 20 hours. I should not have done it. It burnt me out. I didn't play this game for weeks. It took way too long. I should not have done it. I repeat, I should not have done it. But I did it. And now I never have to do it again. Wheel and the time keeps on turning. Don't know where I'll be tomorrow. I'll turn your Enterprise into a brand new airship. He's so excited. Did you see how fast he just ran? Press the A button to turn the Enterprise into an airship. Brother, I'm on a PS4 controller. That is the X button. I'm gonna press X and pretend you didn't fucking say that. Remember that you can only land in the water. It was a sea ship to begin with, you know? I love that. I love that kind of, like, what's it called? I can't think of the word all of a sudden. It was on the tip of my tongue. Restriction is what I'm gonna say. I like that we can fly wherever we want now, but we can only land in the water still. I guess it's time you knew the truth. You 4 and I are not from this world, this floating continent. Oh, I should probably... 10 years ago, I was flying my airship filled with passengers. It seemed like a day like any other, until... suddenly the airship was engulfed in an impenetrable darkness. Next thing I knew, my airship was in pieces. We'd crashed. The things were aflame everywhere I looked.
The only survivors, aside from myself, were you four. You probably don't remember. You were only little kitties then. I don't know what happened to our world after the darkness came, but you must go and find out. You've been chosen as the Warriors of Light. I know you'll make it.
Alright, so 4 orphans go off into the orphan crushing machine. Mwah. Alright, let's go heal up real quick, and then just fly the hell out of here. So when we unlock the next crystal, we'll have to grind up, I think Dark Knight and Dragoon are the 2 new classes that we'll be grinding up. We could grind up Evoker, which is the summoning class, which is really cool. But it is considered the worst job in the game. So you know I already want to, like, try it and make it good. But I actually did it last time on my other playthrough, and it was miserable, if I remember correctly. So I don't think I want to try it again. But, you know, sometimes you got to try things twice to know that they're bad. Not always. That is not always how it works. But sometimes you got to try things twice. Alright, so let's just look around. Anywhere unique for me to land that's just water. There is actually one right here, but you can't get past the mountains. That is the Leviathan. I love stuff like... Dude, I love stuff like this in games. When you're just, like, messing around and then you're like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Why is that fish the size of my ship? I love stuff like that. Isn't that so good? Isn't that so good? Alright, so I don't think there's any secret water for me to land in. I don't remember anything. Alright, and this is it. Oh god, I love stuff like this. We're just gonna fly off into the darkness. Oh! What is with this cloud? It's draining my strength away! Hold on! Our answers lie within the surface! We must reach it!
I hope they've reached the surface all right. Warriors of Light, you lads are our last hope.
We're through! Is this the surface? It's so sprawling. Oh, fuck. I literally instantly bumped into it. If I remember correctly, there ain't shit. There's, like, no secrets or anything like that, if I remember correctly. Like, we can search all of this and there's no secrets. If I remember correctly. It's just nothingness. Come with me, and you'll see. There's a bunch of nothing fucking up here. Or actually, we're down, aren't we? We're technically down. Yeah. I'm looking at the map up top. I can see. I'm not blind. I'm just looking for secrets. These old JRPGs used to like to hide shit. I can't remember. If I remember correctly, we fight a boss, turn back time, and reveal more of the continent, or we fight a boss, push back the darkness and reveal more, or if I'm remembering totally incorrectly, these continents are actually much larger than they look and the map is just really dumb. But I can't actually remember. I probably shouldn't be here. The wrecked ship. This is a dungeon. I'm about to get wrecked, aren't I? Blood Sword. Zeus Rat. Oh. Alas, alack, if nothing is done on our own, the time will cease as well. Hey, Gramps, calm down. Just what's going on? The land, the darkness, it's covered the land. The darkness has stopped our time. Miss Arya tried to stop it, but oh, Miss Arya. Oh. Oh, me. Oh, my. Miss Arya, wake up. She's very weak. We have to help her. I wonder if we have anything in her bag that can fix her up. Oh, fuck, dude. I don't feel like helping you. That's a lot. You guys are asking a lot. I just met you. Okay, so yeah, if I remember correctly, I think we save her. And time will go back. And the darkness goes away and we can explore more. Okay, is there anything here? Nothing here. Okay. There's a cave and a pantheon. Okay, Cave of Tides. These guys are high level. Temple of Water. Interesting. Okay. I hate to do this, but give me one moment. I don't think there's a bed for me to sleep in up here, so if I'm gonna take damage like that, it's gonna be permanent. So let's just reset to get that HP back. They asked if we had an item in our inventory. I'm gonna guess it's a key item. Any hidden items? If there's a hidden item, it's sparkly. Oh shit, it was an elixir. Elixirs! Oh, is that why the guy gives you 2 of them for free? Interesting.
So you are the warriors of light. The crystals have chosen their champions. We are saved. If only that were true. Time is still motionless outside these walls. So the world has succumbed to darkness. We have to save it. Bring me to the Temple of Water. Maybe if we bring the crystal shard there to seal the crystal. Please, you must bring me to the Temple of Water.
That's a good question. The guy says production of them will begin soon or shortly, or did he say soon or shortly? So I almost wonder if it's like a time thing, like maybe every hour in game he'll make an elixir. Because he definitely said that they were going to start producing more of them. But this is also a remake of a game from almost 30 years ago, so I could see the original just locking you out. Those older games were brutal, man.
Thank heavens! It's still light within this shard. So our next stop is the sealed water crystal.
Or no, shit, wrong voice.
Yes, it must be imbued with the shard's light.
Miss Ari, where did this shard come from?
Before the world was doomed, when we saw the darkness expanding, we priestesses sealed the crystal, protected from the darkness, in the hopes that one day the warriors of light would come. This shard was created to break the crystal seal. Come, we must go to the caves of Tide to the north.
Oh, yikes. Okay, it is... How big is this cave? It might be time for a break or cheating. We're probably gonna have to cheat anyways. Let me... Google... Final Fantasy 3 3D Remake Cave of Tides map. How bad's this look? Ew! Wait. Wait. Is there only one chest in the whole cave? I find that hard to believe. Is there only one item in this whole dungeon? Sure, they had a soft lock Nintendo allowed people to send. That's crazy. Alright, well, it appears that there's only one. Are there monsters? There's monsters, yeah. Okay, this is weird. Oh, that did way more damage than I expected. Oh, okay. If she's gonna cure me as well, this might actually be a joke. This place is incredibly straightforward. Yeah, wow. Ooh, that hurts. There's nothing down here? Really? Oh, yep. Just like that. Alright, I just have to see. I just have to see. Oh! Yeah, you're a little late on that protect. Ah, oh, there is nothing down there. That's crazy. Alright, so it looks like if they back attack, we're dead. I could cheat right now. I don't feel like cheating right now. We're almost strong enough to make it through here without cheating. So I'd like to try at least once to make it through here without cheating. We've cheated in every other dungeon. I'd like to try once without cheating. Excuse me. Again. Oh, we're so underleveled for this area. Oh, back attack, we're dead. Yep, alright, we're gonna have to cheat. Just again, to stay as low a level as possible, just to prove that it's possible. Because again, as far as I'm aware, nobody's ever done all of this. Can I make it? Oh, we made it. Nice. So if you're wondering what I just did right there, I quick saved the game, and after you quick save the game, damn it. It resets your step encounter. I think almost, so yeah, we did, remember when I fought those flying purple birds? We did level up once, remember we got the HP gains. That was we did have to level up there. That was one of them. When we farmed all those HP gains. That's one of the forced level ups. And the reason we do that is because if we go to fight the boss and everybody levels up all at once, I can't control how much HP they get. So we have to do it like that. Oh yeah, the ads are weird. I'm afraid to say it, it's true. So wait, where am I? Let me do one of these real quick. I'm skating. Ah! Really? That was fast? Ew. hell am I looking at? This don't look right. Yeah, I have gotten so many ads that aren't in my language recently that it's just like, it's so weird. It like makes me wonder if because I don't do a whole lot of stuff on my actual computer. I just stream and play games on it. And I wonder if, like, over the last 4 years that I've had it, they've just not been able to figure out what demographic I am, and they're just trying to sell me whatever they can now. My YouTube was so weird for the longest time because I didn't actually watch anything on it. But I have not gotten many AI commercials. Or ads, I should say. I will say that. I have not gotten many. I haven't even seen the new infamous Coke one that was apparently really bad. Oh, I just realized I should have had Rafa as a black mage. Because then she could use Lazara. Yeah. Art could use it. It won't do as much though. Alright, so I did make a mistake. Rafa should be a black mage. Oh, wait. I actually don't know if she would have been able to use it. Maybe? Maybe. That's actually interesting. I don't know if she would have been able to use it. I don't know if Black Mage would have had that many casts. That's interesting. I actually don't know if yeah, okay. I don't know if I made a mistake or not then. Ew. Oh, back attack. We might be dead here. Yep. And that is why you say... Oh, wait. Fuck. Wait. Wait, no. Don't do this to me. That was weird. Wait, that was so weird. Okay, that was my fault, everyone. My bad. Sorry for the panic. That didn't seem right. I must have misclicked. Oh, wait. Shit, 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 shit. Scholar hat. Scholar robe. Bracers. Oh, he's got no armor? Okay, so what do we do here? We do that.
Crystal of water, it's your time to regain your life! Arya, no!
And them loggers on your side and the warriors of the light. I am the dragon, and my lord Landy to steal the light from the crystal of water. And you're about to die. Oh, it's the Kraken!
I think he's weak to ice, if I remember correctly. Oh! Oh, he's weak to light. Now, hold up. Am I dumb for thinking that the boss is weak to ice when it just gave me... Was it Blizzara? Blizzaga. Am I crazy for that? I mean, I thought it was crazy that the Kraken was weak to ice, but you know, you can freeze water and break things, and that's a trope. But like, wouldn't it have given me Thundaga? I even swapped my books to ice. What's crazy is I instinctively put Books of Light on Ingus because in my mind I was like electric. I want electricity. There is, but we don't have it yet. So like I just tricked myself basically. We should just win right here. Now that I actually know what I'm doing. That's a lot of damage! Oh, nope, he still killed me. Yeah, it's fire. It'd be fire, Fyra. Actually, I don't actually remember how it goes in this game. Is it fire? Fyra? Fyraga? Fyraja? Fyraga? Sometimes I get confused because then there's like Kingdom Hearts has like a similar but different. Like it's very clearly inspired, but it's different. Oh! Yeah. I'm gonna die. Watch, it's not gonna do enough damage if I don't. Yes? No! What, Jojo? What, baby? What, little kitty cat? Oh, you're being goofy. No, not right now. I'll get you snacks in a bit. Not right now. No, I can revive them. They just won't get the experience for the fight, which then means I have to go back and kill more of those purple birds. It's just... It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So it's like, I do it now or I do it later. Alright, so let's just try. Let's see what this does. Let's try some different RNG real quick. I could technically fight the boss with save states and make this so much easier, but I'd rather... Oh, we would have survived that! Dang, if he'd have just done any other attack than freak... That sucks. Wow. That was close. If we would have just made it through that first attack, if he'd have done a blind or... And again, we're not supposed to be doing this. So we're kind of breaking the game. Because again, we're playing a very weak class that does double damage. Okay, wait. Ah, he's... Okay, so he's always dead to that. Alright, well, let's cheat. Let's cheat a little bit, maybe. Let's see where cheating gets us real quick. Because this fight's looking like it might not even be possible. I'm pretty sure. I've done this before. The crazy part is, I did this on a Game Boy, which you can't cheat on a Game Boy unless you have like cheating tools. So I know this is possible, which makes me not want to cheat. First one. She lives. Wait. Dead. The reason I don't normally do this is because now I'm locked in on a certain RNG scale, so things will never change. Yep, he's dead. Alright, so here we go. Here's the problem. Alright, wait. Wait, oh no, because he goes first. Oh wait, that changed RNG enough that it actually... Okay, wow. He might go down in just 3 of them. Ugh. If I could get that cast off on the right person. So, hold on. Wrath. So he always goes first, it seems. He hits her, and then he's gonna cast that. So I can't save myself there. I can't interrupt his turn. So he's dead in 3. We can kill him for sure. The problem is surviving 2 of his attacks, because if he doubles up, they're dead. If he just does a raw swing, they're dead. And if he casts an AoE, I'm pretty much dead to most things. I really think this is just a gamble win. Which don't usually feel good. Oh, he crit! You asshole, he crit! Oh, we were good there! Oh, if he just didn't crit, we were good! I went with the wrong one. Oh, if he just didn't crit, we were fine! Oh! Man! Oh! What are the odds that he crit on that? Sick! Hold on! Let's go! And we're through. Thank you. Thank you. Blessed with the power of water! Oh, and she's fucking dead, dude. We just woke her from a coma to have her literally die. Ah, yes, there it is. Okay. Warriors of Light. You must seek out Doga. He is the only one who can help you defeat Zande. Seek Doga on the continent of Dog. Whoa, what? When? How? Where am I? Where is Amur, the city of water? Gramps! Oh, we're in Amur, the city of water. Gramps found us here in the temple and brought us here. We had been asleep for 3 straight days, and the world has changed much in that span. No one here remembers having their time stop. It's as if it never happened. Alright, so yeah, we are about to level up. Oh yeah, we gotta, okay, so yeah, we gotta explore this town. There's like, you can get into the waterway and like explore stuff. Alright, so we got stuff to explore in this town. I can't save here though, so let's get out of town real quick. Oh, that's right, they even chain up our boat. I forgot about this. Yeah, we're like stuck. And I think I'm gonna take a break and call it for the day, guys. Because if I remember correctly, yep, we just unlocked new jobs. So we got all these new jobs. And with that, I have to grind out the new jobs. And that's going to be a giant pain to do. But yeah, that'll all be a thing. I can't remember when we do that. Or how we do it. I don't even remember how we do it. Oh, bad breath. Wow. And we're dead. Alright, I'm gonna call it here, guys. Wonderful episode. Been fun hanging out with everybody. Been cool being here, being with you guys. But I gotta go eat something and get some chores done.